Hello, my name is Wilber Alexander Buten Santana, ID number 2021-0138. Welcome to another video. This video corresponds to the quiz number 5 of the 7 to 9 level English class, whose teacher is Sandra Jacqueline Polanco. Hi teacher. In this video, in this opportunity, I will be showing and describing my neighborhood. This is my neighborhood. Say hi, my cameraman. In this video, this video is divided into different parts. Firstly, general details about my neighborhood, such as its name, for example, or what kind of neighborhood is, and also its location, what is located to. Secondly, I will be talking about the hygienic state of the neighborhood, mentioning the state of the streets and other parts of the neighborhood. Number 3, a state of the houses, whether there are modern or traditional houses, whether there are well cared for or not. Number 4, interesting places. Maybe there are parks or places to play sports. Who knows? And finally, number 5, I will be talking about the safety of the neighborhood. We are going to see the different measures that are carried out in this neighborhood. So let's take a walk through the neighborhood. Let's go. My neighborhood is a residential zone, is a residential area called Don Gregorio III. It's located at the western part of Santo Domingo, the city Santo Domingo, here in Dominican Republic. It's one of, as its name says, actually, is the third of a group of residentials here in Los Alcarrizos, western Santo Domingo. Now let's talk about the hygienic situation in this neighborhood. Actually, it is quite clean. In several places, in some places, there are signs that where it says that littering is prohibited. So in most cases, in those places and in the street, you will not find garbage. But sometimes the garbage truck is slow to come into the neighborhood, causing the garbage tanks in each houses to be full. And besides, when the truck comes into the neighborhood and fills with garbage, it compresses the garbage and lets out, just there in the street, lets out a very, very smelly liquid. And talking about smelly liquids, at the end of the neighborhood, there is a cañada, which emits bad smells when it rains. So I can say that the neighbors here are respectful of the garbage and with the general high hygienic state of the neighborhood, we will only have to improve some things that don't affect us as an individual person, but as a community. So, a state of the houses. In this section, it is important to know that this neighborhood, we could say that is a traditional one. Why? Because at this time, currently, at least in Dominican Republic, the residentials, the neighborhoods, the developments that are being created, that are being building, are full of apartments. This logically makes sense, but they are full of apartments. You maybe can find 1 or 2 houses, but there are many apartments. However, this neighborhood is the opposite. It is full of houses. There are hardly any apartment. So, in general, the houses here are well cared for. The majority of the houses are traditional and well cared for. It is rare to see poorly cared houses inside here. What is common is to see houses being remodeled. Maybe adding building a new floor in the top of the house, or maybe adding something like a garage, for example. Now, at Christmas time, it is interesting to see the different decorations. I love to see these decorations that are placed in the houses. very, very pretty and interesting decoration. So in conclusion, in this section, we could say that the neighborhood takes 9 to 10. So what takes center stage in this section are green areas. In this neighborhood, there are several green areas in different parts where neighbors sometimes do recreational activities like celebrating birthdays, for example, or well, just hanging out. Also, there isn't a real place, actually there isn't a real place to play sports, but we can find a basketball court set up in a lamp post. There are also different grocery stores, one in the end of the neighborhood, one in the middle, and two near the entrance. We can also find two evangelical churches and one female beauty center. Also, we can find a pharmacy, and finally, there is a certified water purifier. So, last part, security of this neighborhood. In first place, let's see what security measures there are, what security measures are carried out to be a safety neighborhood. Number one, to enter and leave the residential, in a vehicle, a person opens the door and closes the door. Opens the door and closes the door. That's it. In the past, about a year ago, identification was required, but currently is no longer required. Second, inside the neighborhood, there are some signs telling vehicles what is the maximum speed. And number three, some houses have cameras. Number four, no, that's it. I know, there's not much security really. In fact, so often a case of a robbery made to a house is reported, but I don't know. This neighborhood regularly is very quiet, and actually, during the day, many of the neighbors walk into the neighborhood, exercise into the neighborhood, some of them with valuable things without any fear. So if I had to give it a score, it wouldn't be a good one in this section. But like I said, there are redeemable things. So this is my neighborhood, an interesting place to live and to know. And I hope that in this video you have been able to do it. So thanks for watching. See you next time.